What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 9 of Tears of the Kingdom. In the last episode, we made our way from Kakariko Village over here through the Lanayru wetlands and here into Zora's domain, where we found that their whole entire city had been completely submerged in sludge, and now everywhere around here is this brown goo. We spoke to Yona, and she told us that Sidon is waiting for us all the way up there, and we don't have Zora armor to climb those waterfalls like back in Breath of the Wild, so we have to find a new way up there, and I have just the idea, and it is called Ascend, my friends. But to be able to use Ascend, we have to actually be over there, and it is a long run. But I don't feel like cutting this out because pretty nice graphics right now. We see the sludge falling from the sky, the giant landmass in the sky, a bunch of sludge waterfalls coming from said landmass. I count 3 of them. A lot of sludge all over the ground, the giant waterfalls, the sun. It's hard to tell whether Tears of the Kingdom actually has a sun or not, because there's just the giant glowing mass in the skies and there's a slightly brighter circle in the center, which I think is the sun. Okay, but this place does give us some pretty good places for Ascend, like right here. I love that they actually thought of this and came back and carved out a bunch of the rocks we could actually use Ascend. And we're up 1 level. You are going to lead me to a cave. And I've explored this cave in a previous playthrough. There's actually nothing in here. Like, I have not found anything. But, actually it's a really high ceiling. Will I be able to? Okay, not only is that really high, but it's also too slanted. Okay, there has to be another area. There's over there, but I want to go over there, so, I think there is a little guy over here. Yeah, there is. I'm gonna waste my last arrow on you, and it went completely in vain because I didn't get a headshot. Okay, slap, 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 and he's gone. Slap. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. You honestly don't have anything I want. I don't want that topaz prod very much. Okay, I think over here we can ascend through this. I just have to angle it right. Like, first we can get up on these rocks. That'll be a good idea. But it's okay right here. I can get up on the rocks. And there should be a ledge right here that I can ascend through. Oh, no, I'm gonna fall off. Unless... So weird. Oh, there it is, there it is. I saw it for a split second. And thankfully that split second is all you need. Ascend through here. And where was that sweet spot? It was like right here. It's a sweet spot, I gotta find it. I see you somewhere. And oh, come on. Okay, let's just try the regular wall. Maybe there's something. No, it's not gonna work. Okay, no, I have an idea. I have an idea. Bear with me here. Really bear with me. I've got an idea. Hear me out on this. Now really hear me out. Here I have a Zonite shield in my inventory. Now again, hear me out. I've got a spring. And right here I've got fuse. No. Now, we know what springs do. We've seen it. Now what do springs do on a shield? If we can ascend up here, we can find out. Now if I get up here and I angle myself just right, right here should be a good spot. X and A. No, 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 I do not want to do that, please. Well, that did not go as I planned. Okay, how does the game intend for us to get up here? Because usually I can get up here, but oh. Okay then. That was Fairly easy. All I had to do was give up, and it gave me the solution. Thank God for modern video games. Okay, another thingy right there with pretty decent slope. I should be able to ascend through that. If I come over here, yeah, look at that. If that doesn't scream ascend, I don't know what does. Clearly I don't know what screams ascend. No. I won't fall. Okay, there's the volcano again. Oh, okay, never mind. There's literally a path right over here. And go. What's this? Learnings of the Zora. Anecdote 1. The solid water and the fluid sphere is told by Prince Sidon. Zora not associated with water because of our dwelling place alone. We each also, to varying extents, possess the ability to actually manipulate water. We use this gift for many purposes. We use it to swim faster, to achieve mighty leaps in the waves below, to gather fish, and so much more. For me, the true awakening of this ability that many of my childhood chums already possessed came upon me quite suddenly. When I was turning a build falls, the rain slick in my grasp, causing me to drop my spear. I reached to grab it, but soon it was already too far away, soon it fall to the bottom of the cliff, never to be seen again. I knew that I must take hold of it, and at that moment, droplets skirted the stream, extending from my outstretched hand. The water stream twisted and turned until it finally took hand of my falling spear and deftly returned it to my grasp. In the moment, the water was solid and my spear fluid. The sensation forever changed my approach to spear play. I was reminded how my sister, Mipha, described it, and everything clicked. Water and spear became as one. Gaining yet another layer of my admiration for my dear sister, I devoted myself to my spear training from then on. Yeah, that's a lot. I'm sorry that I sped around that and read like 120 words per minute. But I ain't reading all that. Well, technically I did, but I did it really fast, so it doesn't count, huh? Okay, falling debris conveniently made us a path. So we'll climb up here, avoid the sludge, and our best friend Sidon will be waiting for us at the top of this cliff. Okay, can't actually run through that, just press B to drain stamina. Don't you dare. Oh, it's water, never mind. Water is like the least dangerous element. So unfortunately, you have to get it beat up by a stone tower's heart on a stick. Thank you. Lizalfo's Talon. And the blue Lizalfo's Horn. That is a good fuse weapon. That is good. That's my second best. It's the diamond, which is 25. There's an Aracuda. Is he carrying the Lizalfos? He is. I don't have any arrows though, so he's probably just gonna airstrike me. Do not deploy the lizard. Do not deploy the lizard. Please, I'm begging you. Do not. And I repeat, do not deploy the lizard. Did he deploy? He did not deploy the lizard. He actually listened. I'm so thankful. Thank you. Through the very treacherous climb up here, having to yell at an Aracuda and beat up a blue Lizalfo. We arrive here at Mipha Court. There's a shrine right there, which I'm going to grab because I love me a good shrine. Should really change out of the glide shirt and go back to the Hylian outfit. The glide shirt looks kind of weird to me, to be honest. Like, it's really useful, but I just don't really like the way it looks. And this shrine is covered by muck, so to open it we gotta throw a splash spread at it and clean the weird rock. The portal gate's gonna open up and Link is gonna lose his free will for a second to calmly walk through. Or that be him gaining free will, because now we don't have control of him. Does he ever have free will? Mid-air perch. So, funny thing we can do here, we can do what it wants us to, and we can make a staircase, or we can put this here, switch to this, and hop up, and cheese it. All you're doing is building a staircase. It's pretty simple. Now over here, we have something a little bit less simple. We have to attach this to here, get it to float by smacking it, and then make ourselves a floaty bridge. Hover platforms are one of my favorite Zonai devices. For maneuverability, they're pretty fun, but for making contraptions, they don't really do much because they don't just float. Their position is completely locked by anything other than Ultra Hand. So unless you are purposely moving it, they're not going anywhere, which doesn't really help that much. I mean, it's not completely useless, but I feel like they'd be better working into a smaller version of the bigger ones that we saw back in the Great Sky Island. Do I have time to hop on this one? Nope. Okay. Well, recall exists. My arrows do not. So I gotta bring you back. And I've gotta sacrifice a weapon. Goodbye, Flaming Emitter Spear. You were nice while you lasted. But I had no choice. Okay, no, I didn't want to recall you, but thanks. Let's detach the ball from you and drop it in its hole. Which is going to do us the amazing favor of giving us yet another Light of Blessing. Bop. Ooh, green floaty thing. Tomb opens, flash green light. That's all I care about. I care about the Light of Blessing. May the Light of Blessing grant you the strength you seek. Let this X grant you the skip that you seek, because I don't want to sit through your cutscene like 152 times. 23 shrines, 3 Lights of Blessing, 1 more until we have ourselves yet another amazing upgrade. Alright, there he is, the red one, Sidon! Only red Zora I think I've ever seen. Most of them are blue or green, he's the only red one. Besides Mipha. But no one else is this red. I don't think.
Huh? Is it really you? It's good to see you, my friend.
Link, it has been far too long. I received word that you had gone missing and was beside myself with concern. Whatever could have transpired? Well, you see, to think that something like that could have taken place beneath Hyrule Castle, and afterward he mysteriously awoke on a sky island. The sky, could it be that the sky is the key to everything after all? Well, most things. My apologies. I've actually been wondering if those floating sky islands could be the source of the falling sludge. That is why I have tasked Zora, a historian, with investigating ruin fragments and all historical documents related to the sky. As for me, I am not at liberty to leave this spot at present, as I am uniquely qualified to deal with the sludge here. You see, old friend, this place is the source of the water that flows into Zora's domain. That is why I must use my powers of water manipulation to separate the sludge from our water in order to clean it. If I cease, then the sullied water will flow into our beloved home, and there will be much pain and suffering. That is why I cannot afford to leave here, no matter what. Say, Link, does it not seem that Princess Zelda's whereabouts might be related to the floating sky islands and the ruins? If so, perhaps you should go and speak with our historian, Kyoto. His many years have blessed him with great wisdom. It is quite possible that he could provide you with some useful information. At present, you should be able to find Kyoto continuing his investigation at Toto Lake. By the way, I hope you know that I am truly happy to see you again after such a long time apart, my dearest friend. Visit me anytime you like. Your presence is never anything less than welcome and appreciated. So I love that this means that during the however long it's been between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, some people say 2 years, others say up to 7. However long it's been, Link has not visited, well, at least Sidon, but there's a chance Link hasn't visited anyone since Breath of the Wild. What? It's not that big of a kingdom, honestly. How did him and Zelda go without visiting any of them at all once? They didn't go back? They haven't, like, come here throughout the years? What have they been doing? They just, like, one day just stop? And just kind of sit there and say, okay, we're done. Everything's fine now. I mean, everywhere has been constantly in new construction. And one day, they just decided, yeah, we don't need to go there again. Not even just to visit, even though it's like a 10-minute walk. Not even just to visit, we're just gonna pretend they don't exist, and they're not either gonna take that walk to come see us, so they're just gonna pretend we don't exist. Like, honestly, as an introvert, that is my ideal world, but come on. Even now, it's a little bit crazy. Okay. I don't want to waste time speaking to him about his sadness, but for the sake of the playthrough, I'm gonna do it anyway. This dignified presentation. Yes, the writing looks like waves upon a stormy sea. Extraordinary. This ancient stone slate was written by our Zora ancestors from the distant past and left us to discover. Stand upon the land of skyfish, a droplet, the watery bridge. Alas, I cannot decipher it. Ah, Link. My apologies, I was deep in thought. In any case, I have news. I have made a monumental discovery. This is undeniably an ancient Zora stone slate. Better still, upon its surface there appears to be text regarding the sky. However, the slate is broken, so I am unable to read it in its entirety. I deeply wish that I could view the full text. Alas, I fear that my fins are tied. This man is just making references left and right to choke me up. I've spent the last 3 months of my life listening to a podcast, and now I'm all caught up, and there's no more new content to listen to. And I'm distraught, I don't know what to do with my life now. I'm just sitting here in silence. What is this? The stone slate. I can hardly believe my eyes. Link, I must thank you. Oh, incredible. I can finally read it. Yes, I very well can. Stand upon the land of the skyfish, and behold its lofty view. Among the floating rocks you see, a droplet waits for you. Through this droplet, shoot an arrow with the mark of the king. Do this task, and you shall receive a most wondrous thing. See the watery bridges, resting spot with your own 2 eyes. That which connects the Zora to the people of the skies. This is an extraordinary discovery. This important text actually tells us how to journey into the sky. Though in truth, that mystery just leads us into another. One difficulty has been overcome, and yet another has appeared in his wake. As it mentions the mark of the king, perhaps it would be prudent to consult King Dorfin. I assume that he will be returning from his investigation of the sludge shortly. The broken slate is complete. Clues to the sky. So we have to go speak with King Dorfin. There is a little bit of a side quest we have to do before we can actually speak to him. I'll show you what that is. Down here. Going in from the back of Zora's domain. It almost didn't let me glide for a second. Going in from the back, we can see this beautiful watery structure. And how when we look over here, the atmosphere gets a bit darker. Look over here, it's a bit lighter. Zora's domain. Here in the throne room, King Dorfin is actually not here, and instead there's these kids playing outside. King Dorfin, super punch, and super kick. Yeah, I'm so big and strong. Oh no, I got beat. The sludge is so yucky. Oh, there is another red Zora. Would you look at that? You got me, you big dumb monster. There's no other choice. I have to hide in this secret spot. And that spot is... What's up, guy? We're full on folks, we're allowed to play our King Dorfin game. Can't keep playing with you here, so take the hint and scram. Aww. Oh, okay, he's gonna keep walking. So they know where his secret hiding spot is, but they won't tell us. So, we have to sneak up and listen in on their conversation. If we ascend somewhere around... somewhere. Let's try... right here. We have to ascend... There's Yona. She wants to talk to us about something, but... unfortunately, I don't want to talk to her. Exit. We sit in his throne and listen in. We get... I did it. But the sludge is too thick and gross. I have failed. My king, King Dorfin. Pretty please. What if I went to that one place to hide? Hey, come on, do it right. That didn't sound like him at all. I'm trying, but I can't play Muzu and the monster. Not all by myself. Hey, I've been wondering forever. The secret spot where King Dorfin is hiding. What kind of place is it? I know, right? I asked King Dorfin about it once. He said it was a pristine sanctum or something. Pristine sanctum. So I guess it's a spot with clear water? Somewhere you can get your tummy clean and stuff. But these days, most of the water around the domain is all yucky because of the sludge. Oh. I've heard there's clean water flowing somewhere between Ploymus Mountain and the domain. And there's supposed to be a secret entrance behind the waterfall, too. How cool is that? Secret entrance behind a waterfall with clean water. Huh, that sounds pretty amazing. Yep. Hey, wait a minute. Muzo told us we could never ever tell anyone. It's fine, no one's listening. Anyway, let's go through our game again, this time with feeling. Can't we play something else? And with that, we have successfully got the secret. The waterfall is right there, and because I am lazy, it will be easier to teleport back to Sidon up here. Mipha Court at the... I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. If my controller would be so nice as to actually work. We can teleport back here. And we're just going to glide down. And I believe the sanctuary is in the middle waterfall. Let's see what's behind waterfall number 2. Yay, I was correct. Pristine sanctum. Alright. We have to use ascend because we don't have the ability to swim up waterfalls. So we have to ascend through here. Long ascend. And up these stairs is the injured King Dorfin. Oh no. Hello. Gah, who approaches? Is that you? So it is. Link. Where did you find this place? What cruel ploy are you plotting? Hold, my ever-loyal Muzu. If you speak in such a way without explanation, Link here will only be confused as to what's going on. Dorfin. Hello, Link. It has been some time since we last spoke. I had received word that you went missing along with Princess Zelda. Why have you come here? Well, you see. Well. To think that such a thing should transpire for the hero of Hyrule and Princess Zelda. You expect us to believe that Princess Zelda simply disappeared, just like that? Do not sully our ears with your lies. I saw Princess Zelda with my own eyes right after the phenomenon at Hyrule Castle took place. Calm yourself, Muzu. Link's eyes betray no hint of deception. He remains a trusted friend of the Zora. There must be an explanation. Link, I will now tell you what happened when we last saw Princess Zelda, as well as the reason behind my seclusion here in the pristine sanctum. We encountered Princess Zelda just after Hyrule Castle ascended into the sky. Floating islands appeared as if from nowhere. Sludge and fragments of ruins began raining down. Muzu and I had left the domain to investigate these strange occurrences. That is when it happened. Princess Zelda descended from the sky, accompanied by a sludge monster. What happened next took us by surprise. She then unleashed the beast upon us. King Dorphin valiantly vanquished the threat. However, he was gravely injured by the sludge during the battle. As for Princess Zelda, she vanished without a trace. If word got out that Princess Zelda lost her mind and harmed the Zora King, the resulting turmoil would be devastating. That is why we are temporarily remaining hidden within the pristine sanctum. According to your story, Princess Zelda disappeared suddenly in the depths beneath Hyrule Castle. On the other hand, she suddenly appeared near Zora's domain and unleashed a monster upon us. The waters of truth had become murkier still, but from Zora's perspective, one thing is clear. It all leads back to the sky. This disaster, the sludge, the monster, even Princess Zelda. It may well be that the answer to these riddles can only be found skyward. Skyward Sword reference. Sidon ordered Giotto, a historian well acquainted with ruins, to investigate. I wonder if any progress has been made. Well... so you have already spoken with Giotto. You say that the mark of the king was mentioned on the stone slate that was restored? Indeed, I do know of it. The mark of the king refers to a Zora King scale. One of my scales, in other words. I've heard it called by the name you mentioned in an ancient ritual. However, none remain who know how to use it. If this particular scale of mine may prove useful to you, by all means, take a few. There is no need for restraint. This is as nothing to me. If you run out, simply return and acquire more. Wahaha. King's scale, and we got 5 of them. After all that has transpired, and after much reflection, I have come to a realization. I must surely be getting in on years to have allowed a mere monster to catch me off guard. Perhaps the time is nearing for me to pass the title of king on to Sidon. King Dorphin. In any case, that is a matter for another day, after the chaos surrounding the sludge is quieted. Please inform Sidon about my situation and about the king's scale. Tell him there is no need to worry about me. Tell him that he must go forth and do what needs to be done. See how much better I can read when I actually take my time and don't try and read 4 words at once. I can actually comprehend sentences instead of... I just said in trying. This is my problem. Every time I try to think or even say stuff, I go too fast and I end up mixing words together. Like half of what I say aren't actual words, they're just multiple words combined into one or even shortened. Like I almost just said kind. I just can't do stuff at a normal pace. It's infuriating. Anyway, hey Sidon, your dad's dying, but that's okay.
Hey!
Ah, Link, have you made any progress in your search for Princess Zelda? Here's the deal. What? You say my father was attacked by a monster? That Princess Zelda unleashed it upon him? What could that possibly mean? Well, for now, I fear all we can do is take my father at his word and try not to let our concern overcome us. Link, thank you for telling me about my father. Princess Zelda descended from the sky, not to mention the monster and that filthy sludge. It seems our course is skyward. Skyward Sword reference. We now know that the mark of the king, written on the slate, refers to my father's scale. The only remaining mystery is that of the landfish, land of the skyfish, and the floating rock in the shape of a droplet. Stand upon the land of the skyfish. That must be referring to an actual location of some sort. I'm sure that if we locate this land of the skyfish, it will lead us to the floating rock that is in the shape of a droplet. Link, if you find any leads, please let me know at once. And the thing we need is right there, by the way. I can't go that way around the sludge, and I'm technically caught in it right now, so I have to take the long way, and I can't exactly sprint near it, so... take the long way. And what we need is right there. And we need to find ourselves a way to get up there. It gives us most of the things we need. It gives us a platform. it gives us a balloon. I rotated that one time too much. It gives us a battery. But the one thing it doesn't give us is a flame emitter. So let's attach this other battery to the other side to balance out the weight. And I'm sure we have a flame emitter on us. We've got 8 of them. Attach this in the balloon. My frames are dropping rapidly. Smack the balloon, turn it on. I don't know about you guys, but I haven't seen the bar this episode yet. I don't know where it went. I haven't done anything. Oh, no, 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 no. I fell off early. No. Okay, I have an idea. Oh, that thing's gone. No, it's okay. Recall will not bring it all the way back down to the surface. I got this. Wait for that to fall down. Do I have anything I can throw it? Okay, I can throw a Zora Spear pretty far. I don't have arrows still, so I can't turn it off when it falls back down. Oh, no, don't keep rising. Please don't keep rising. Okay, there's one more, maybe go for the batteries. Just stay at ground level, please. Okay, here it comes. Yes, perfect. Okay, and now I'm going to recall it to go back to the sky so I can save some battery life. And if I can actually activate it and let go of recall. Fly into the sky and hopefully get enough height to get on top of that thing, even though I know I'm not gonna get there. I can get hopefully pretty close. Okay. I'm gonna eat a couple Zonai charges because they restore battery. Two of those should be enough to give me the height I need. Perfect. Just get all the way up there. Up here, if we get close enough, it should tell us its name. If you look at it, Floating Scales Island, and if you look at it, it does kind of look like a fish. And the thing we need, you can already kind of see it. Please tell me there is somewhere up here. Oh, I'm so lucky. I'm so unbelievably lucky. Oh, I'm so lucky. I'm so unbelievably lucky. Okay, rock hammer. A singular arrow. Okay, I've got 2 shots. I've got 2 shots. And this is kind of a difficult shot. Okay, no, there's more. I'm good. It's almost a difficult shot to line up. Fuse attack power. Unfortunately, King Dwarf and Scale doesn't have that much fuse attack power. It only has +5. Now let's try and aim this as well as possibly can. Okay, I got it. Cool little bubble thing. The arrow is in slow motion. It's gonna fly at triple the speed and perfectly hit the water, creating a green bubble and a green beam of light into the sky. Clues to the sky complete. Let's go. We activated something in the water. And now we gotta go back and talk to Sidon again. Cause he knows a lot about water. And we're Hylian. Can't do much. And look at that. This game is so big and so beautiful. Love this game so much. True Tears of the Kingdom enthusiast. Lady Yona, it is far too dangerous for you to be here.
Yes.
Darling, I came here because there is something I need to speak with you about. I've been thinking for quite some time. Oh, hello there, Link.
Huh?
What has happened, my friend? Did you figure something out?
Huh?
You solved the ancient stone slate's riddle, and a pillar of light appeared. The words upon it, the stone slate are correct. A path to the sky may open up if we investigate their location.
Oh.
Well done, Link. This is a huge development. I see. My dear Sidon, I think that you should go with Link to investigate that pillar of light, as I was just about to say. For a long time, I've been concerned that you were holding yourself back and not acting freely as I would have expected. But if you and Link join your powers, I am certain you shall be able to overcome whatever danger awaits. It is undoubtedly true. However, what is troubling you, Sidon? Why are you hesitating so? It is simply that. Huh? Hello. Ambusher of Mipha Court, sludge-like. That monster is covered in sludge. Could it be the foul beast that harmed Father? Sidon, we can take care of the water, at least for a little while. Do not fret about the domain. You're right, as ever. It is up to you. Link, please, I must ask that you fight at my side once more. You got it, Sidon. That beast is protecting its body with sludge. It is a mighty opponent, certainly, but we must not falter. When an opportunity presents itself, call out to me. I shall use my power to shield you, to envelop you in water, thus shielding you from our foe. At that point, you may shoot forth the water as an attack by swinging your weapon. Alright. So Sidon, when Sidon's aura is charged, you can create a bubble of water that blocks an incoming enemy attack. If you swing your weapon, this water will be channeled to do a long-range strike. So it's basically a one-use direct protection that isn't used automatically. It can also be channeled through this. We washed its sludge away. It's a like every other like situation to show its actual eyeball thing. Out, we get about half the health, and that one go. Now, alternatively, if you don't feel like waiting for Sidon, you can always just grab yourself a splash fruit and get that one instead. Same exact effect. Sidon, like 50% useless. Pretty like 10%. I got the break bonus. Just gonna throw back into the ground one more time. Grab that shield. And water at it. Wash its gunk off. And that's bad. They always smack at that one time. They do. And that hit. You did it, Link. Take that, foul beast of the sludge. Is everyone alright? We are unharmed. Thank goodness. Lady Yona, if something had happened to you, In any case, it is possible that another monster will appear. I suggest that you return to the domain at once. Thank you for the sentiment, Sidon. However, more importantly, we must consider what Sir Link spoke of earlier. The pillar of light that he said appeared at the reservoir begs to be investigated. This may be our opportunity to learn the cause of the sludge falling from the sky, or even Princess Zelda's whereabouts.
Yes.
Leave this place to us, dearest Sidon. Your friend needs your help getting to the bottom of this mystery. Well, of course, it would be best for me to accompany him. However, I cannot leave you alone in this dangerous place. Did you not entrust this task to us already? We will not be on our own for long. We shall be just fine. But, Sidon, my darling, I truly appreciate that you worry for my safety. It speaks to kindness in your heart. but you are the Prince of Zora. One day you will lead the people of your beloved domain. I can see right through you, whether you want me to or not. You are yielding the fear of losing someone you love again. You must overcome your past and face whatever the future holds with courage. But
Come now.
enough is enough. You're not acting like yourself.
Hey now.
You must leave this place to me. Do not get lost in the past. You must keep moving ever onward. Just follow your heart as you always do. Like my old self, like I always do.
Yes, yes.
This is alright, I swear it. I am not going anywhere. I see. And yet there it is, clear as day. It's giving in to my fear of once more losing someone I love. Aha! You are right, Yona. I will not give in to this fear, nor forsake my trust in you. I leave this place to you. Off we go, Link, to the Pillar of Light. There he is. There's Sidon. I shall blaze on ahead, my friend. It seems Sidon has finally put his doubts behind him and returned to his usual fearless self. I am so glad. All this time he was clinging to regret over being unable to save his precious sister, Mipha. And to think he was unknowingly paralyzed from taking action because he feared losing me as well.
Whoa.
Yet he has overcome his trial and placed his faith in me. At last, the Sidon I know and love has come back to me. Link, please take good care of my dear Sidon. He is the sun in my sky. Aww. And it pauses for just a second too much on the chest, giving us a royal claymore. And with that, that's where I'm going to end this episode. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.